Hey there, welcome back to my channel. This weekend I thought it might be fun to do a little weekend in the life vlog, if you will. I normally when I vlog will do weeks at a time, but I'm a full-time working mom and recording during the weeks is pretty hard to do. So this weekend I've got a few fun things going on, so I thought I would take you along the weekend with me. So let's jump in. For those of you that have been around my channel before, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Katie and I do videos about lifestyle, adoption, foster care, motherhood, and all that type of stuff. So if any of that interests you, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I typically post videos once a week, and sometimes in the summer I go a little crazy and I might post two. Anyway, I've got a pretty fun weekend. I mean, for me, like, I don't do anything crazy on the weekends, but this is a pretty fun weekend. I mean, it's already starting pretty wild. I mean, look, I'm in my pajamas already and it's Friday night at about maybe 6 p.m. So that's when you know it's gonna be a wild weekend, when you're already in your PJs at 6 p.m. But in all reality, I am excited about this weekend. Tonight is our family movie night where we get pizza. Sometimes we make it, we're getting it. It's been a very stressful, very long, very emotional week. Just a lot of stuff, like really hard stuff going on in extended family situations, and we are just like, it's worth to just order pizza and not have to cook and not have to think about anything. So that is what we're doing tonight, and we're gonna watch a movie together as a family. And a couple other kind of fun, different things are happening this weekend. So tomorrow morning, I have a mentorship meeting with Blair Lamb, who, if you're not familiar with her vlogs, they're awesome. Check them out. I'll link her channel below. But she actually is my favorite YouTuber, and she does some mentorship sessions with other people who are starting their YouTube channels or wanting to grow them or develop them more. So I'm working with her tomorrow. I've really been looking forward to that. Also tomorrow, Nick and I, my husband and I, have a date night, and we have really big plans to go to Ikea. That sounds silly, but Ikea is like an hour away from us, and I love going and walking through. I just find it so fun to go look at all the displays. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow night, and my friend Sarah's gonna babysit for us. And then on Sunday, I am actually going to be a guest on a podcast. And so it's a foster care podcast that hasn't launched fully yet, but I'm really excited I'm gonna be on that. And so I thought it'd be fun to kind of document this weekend, just a couple different things happening that I wanna remember. So I hope you enjoy following along on the weekend with me. Anyway, my husband just went to get the pizza, so I need to go get plates ready, figure out this movie situation, and all of that good stuff. So we watched Lady and the Tramp tonight, and the older two were not that interested. They'd seen it before. So Nick went and played with them. But Brielle was obsessed with it. She sat there and watched that whole thing. Yeah, and then when it was over, she was like, wait, it's over? And she was like, I want to watch it again. So I put on Lady and the Tramp 2 for her to watch. So she enjoyed that. Anyway, we're laying in bed. And you know the sad truth? We want to go watch WandaVision, but I'm too lazy to move because I'm staring at my phone and he's staring at his phone. Oh, you should tell him you got a new phone.
I did. This is the Google Pixel 4a.
I think so. 4A.
That sounds right. 4A. And it's it's probably a smaller phone, but it's very light, and so far I've been really happy with the way it takes video and pictures. I think it's pretty comparable to an iPhone. Yeah. Based on what I've seen.
I still haven't bought a new phone. I don't know if you watched my old vlog where I dropped my phone in the toilet. That was this phone. It also has a cracked screen. I've never had so many problems with my phone, like dropping it, but I also literally hate my phone. Anyway, in a little bit, we're both gonna go out to the garage because we're trying to solve a problem in our house, which I'll show you in a little bit.
It's a very grave problem.
We don't have a coat closet in this house, and we have hooks, but they're open, and it just looks so messy, and it's just one of the things that drives us crazy about this house. And since we've kind of committed to living here for a while, because we have been looking at houses, I mentioned before, we're kind of committing to staying here for a while, so we wanted to improve something. So Nick found on Facebook Marketplace today.
I did.
What is it, like a...
I mean, it's supposed to be like a really tall dresser.
Okay.
But yeah.
We're gonna like convert it somehow. We're gonna make it into like a coat hanging thing. Anyway, I'll show you later when we get down there. And then we're gonna watch WandaVision, and I cannot wait.
You show them the wreck that is the shoe pile.
What?
The wreck that is the shoe pile.
Yeah, the shoe.
Second reason.
The shoe pile is also a problem. So.
Yeah. Sorry. What were you gonna watch again?
WandaVision, what WandaVision. That's the only theme song I remember because they have a new theme song every time.
I don't remember any of the theme songs.
You don't remember WandaVision? That was so catchy.
No, only when you sing it.
Anyway, we've been talking for 4 minutes, so.
Should probably cut it off.
Alright, we'll go out there and show you the thing in a second. Okay, this is the problem. And that. It's pretty awful. Also, those flowers are not usually there. We bought those for the girls' room, and we need to hang it up. But this is our problem. It doesn't seem that bad, but when you see it all against this wall, there's just so much stuff. And it just looks too crowded and crammed. And yeah. And then there's Suki, who just looks... Then there's Suki, who's not a problem. She's just cute. You're so cute. Why are you so cute? Anyway, so that's the problem. We're gonna go see what Nick bought, and we're thinking that we're probably gonna put it here. This is just pretty much full of extra dishes. Like extra Fiesta-ware dishes I have. So we could potentially find a different spot for the dishes and move all of this stuff here, but contained. That's the plan. Okay, so this is the furniture piece, but we're kind of wondering if it's not big enough because this is not very tall for a coat. I mean, we could try it. It could potentially even just be for the kids. Because if we just had a few coats up on the other thing, it wouldn't be as big of a deal.
He told me it was 5 feet 5 inches, which is up here.
Oh my gosh.
So
don't trust people on Facebook Marketplace.
No, that's a big difference.
Yeah, that is. Can I just show you guys all the random furniture that Nick collects in here? So first of all, you got that. There's this.
Proudly.
Proudly collects. There's this vintage couch. There's bookshelves. There's our friend's couch. That chair, I don't even remember when we got that. This we picked up off the side of the road. Is that from, where's that from?
That's from the side of the road.
Side of the road. What is that from? Goodwill.
It's in the middle of being refinished.
So.
Those chairs.
Oh yeah, those chairs. And he's actually gotten rid of some stuff, but he's been working on his little workshop space over there. Yeah. So it does look way better in here.
It does.
I mean, look at that organization over there.
I know.
And he started on this wall with all these wood pieces. That's pretty cool. And here, but this garage is big. It's like a 2.5 car garage. So that part is nice, but it is not attached to our house. It is very far from our house, which is kind of annoying. If you have any ideas about how we can use this piece of furniture, because it might be too short to use what we wanted to use it for, let us know. Or if you have ideas for how we could hang our coats somewhere. We may, I know, we're going on a date night to Ikea tomorrow, so maybe we can find something there. I'm not positive we will, but it's worth looking at least. So, I mean, this could be really cute though.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know. It's time for WandaVision, and we are watching it in our room. We're watching it in our room because downstairs is messy. So our room is not as messy as it normally is, actually. So we're gonna enjoy it in here, and we'll let you know what we think. I don't know if we're gonna be able to stop after just one episode, but we'll see.
Previously on WandaVision.
Good morning. It is Saturday, and I'm really excited about today. In a little while, I have my meeting with Blair, and I'm just really excited to talk about my YouTube channel and things like that, and some other plans I've got in the works. So really looking forward to being able to just talk about that for a while with someone. Then later tonight, I think starting at 4, so it's really not going to take that long to get to that point. Nick and I are going out on our date night. So we're going to Ikea. I'm a little bummed because I was just checking. There's like a certain thing we want to buy. It's like these little shelves that you can use in a kid's room for books to face them out. Both Ikeas within an hour of us don't have them. So I guess I'll be ordering those online, but it'll still be fun to go walk through and just like look at everything. I just love going there and like basically going on a walk through the store. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be a really good day. Other than our kids have chores today, which they don't like, you know, let's be honest. So I say the kids do. I have chores every day, so, you know, they'll survive. They have to clean their rooms today and clean their bathroom downstairs. So that's what's on their agenda. But they really like it when my friend Sarah comes over and babysits because she plays with them and does stuff. So I know they'll enjoy that as well. So that is today. I'm going to put some makeup on, get dressed a little more than just my pajamas, and then I'm going to go down for my meeting. All right, I'm all ready now, and I'm going to go make a bagel and then go to my meeting. Okay, it's now a little after 11. I just got off my call with Blair and it was so good. I felt like I walked away with a lot of different ideas and even just like some encouragement, like feeling really good about where my channel's going and some exciting things that were around the corner. So be on the lookout because I will have some announcements coming up probably in the next month or so of just some exciting projects I've been working on, more ways to help you guys and support you in your adoption and foster care journeys, and just some fun kind of different things I want to try on my channel. So yeah, huge thanks to Blair. That was a really great talk and I just feel excited to move forward. Also, I was like so impressed with my kids because normally they're so loud and they were so quiet during that whole meeting. Like, I should say I'm impressed with Nick because he was probably managing them. But even when I went up there, it's like quiet. It's never like that at our house. So it was really great that they were able to kind of not be going insane while I was having a meeting. So that is always good news. This day has been awesome and I had a really difficult week. So this weekend has already been exactly what I needed. So it is busy because I had that meeting and then tomorrow I have that podcast I'm going to be on, but I'm still just really excited about it. So anyway, I'll probably see you later, probably maybe during quiet time or for our date night. So Briella's painting and I am boiling water for a very classy mac and cheese. Okay, I'm recording this after the fact, but I think I wanted to show these drawings, and then I also wanted to show how I'd cleaned the kitchen and done all of those dishes, which I was clearly very proud of myself. Another thing I wanted to show is this feelings chart that we use for our kids, and as you can see, each kid has 3 different magnets of their color choice, and they can show their feelings on it. And I've shown this one in previous vlogs, but this calendar is amazing. It has a spot to write each person's name, and then you can keep track of all your appointments, and it even comes with like fun stickers and stuff, so I'll link all of these things below if I can find them. For lunch this day, we made this HelloFresh meal, and honestly, it was so good. So I just showed the little recipe card, and this is the first time I ever had couscous, and I have to say I actually really liked it. So here are all the ingredients laid out, and this is like a lemon buttered chicken, and it was so delicious. And like I said, the couscous was really good too, but this sauce that you're seeing in this pan right now was so good on top of this chicken, and I have to say this was probably one of my very favorite HelloFresh meals. And then also came with this Parmesan zucchini, which again we put in the air fryer and it was amazing. Hi Suki, did you come up to be with me? Isn't quiet time nice? Hey there, we're now in the car headed to our date night, which will be a very exciting evening of going to Culver's because we're really classy people, and Ikea. So if that's not a Midwestern date, like I don't know what is. Yeah. So I just love going to Ikea, walking around, looking at all the furniture. And I love Culver's, and we don't have one by us, so we're driving like about an hour to go to this Ikea, and there's a Culver's nearby, so that's what we like to do sometimes when we go there. So I'm really looking forward to it. My friend Sarah's babysitting, so Sarah, thank you so much. And the kids were excited. I always love that when we say like, oh hey, just so you know, you guys are gonna have a babysitter tonight, and they're like, yay, like they can't wait to get rid of us. But I don't mind because I'm glad that they enjoy spending time with her. It makes you feel a lot less mom guilt when your kids are okay when you leave them. So we'll show you a little bit of our date night tonight, and we're just looking forward to some time without kids.
That's great.
Like that whole trip we took when we were without kids. I could do that again sometime. It was only 2 months ago, but I'm already dreaming of it. So anyway, all right, we'll catch up with you a little bit. We're here at Ikea. I'm excited to walk around. We just ate so much food that we definitely need to walk around. Yeah. You excited to go buy some stuff? I mean, look at some stuff. Look at all these little drawings. Should I spend all of my paycheck on Ikea? That's what it says. We're designing our own wardrobe at Ikea right now.
This is gonna be...
And I really hope we find something because that would solve our problem. No.
Oh, this is a room design. Never mind that.
Oh, you're designing a room. Oh, there you go.
But I don't want it to be that tall.
There's so many choices. Hello, I come to you from the bumpy and poorly lit car. Here's Nick. We spent a lot longer at Ikea than we should have, but we found a wardrobe when we were sitting at that place, like building the little sample wardrobe thing. We actually found one that we want, like we built one, but something was wrong with their website or whatever. Normally it would show up like the aisle things are in, and that wasn't showing up, and we were kind of back and forth between getting the one we were building and like another cheaper one, and in the end we walked away with nothing except for a few coasters, things like that. So a little disappointed, but we do know all the things we want. But we're like, oh, we'll just have it delivered. And then we looked at delivery and it's like $100 for delivery. I know it's a big thing, but like, man, that's expensive. And it wasn't gonna come for like a whole month. So I think Nick might be taking another trip to Ikea soon. Maybe while I'm at work one day so he can get the stuff. We'll see. We'll see what we can figure out. But we both are sad because I think we were both kind of hoping we'd be building that tonight and putting it up, because that would have been pretty fun, but it's okay. We will survive. And yeah. So yeah, that's what we did, and we're heading home to rescue Sarah because apparently it's been a little bit of a rough night over there for the kids, being just very emotional. It's been a very emotional day for one of our kids in particular. So no reason why really, it just that we know at least, it just has been. So it could be the room switching, who knows, lack of sleep we're kind of thinking, because they've been waking up a little too early as kids are wont to do. So we're heading home. It is now very late at night, almost midnight, and we just watched an episode of WandaVision and watch a Drew Gooden video, which might surprise you. That's one of my favorite YouTubers to watch. He basically is like a commentary channel and makes fun of things, and I just love it. It's very off-brand for me, but I really enjoy his stuff, and so Nick and I like to watch those together. They're just really funny. We also love Dana Gonzalez videos, so if you're interested in something funny, you might like it. It's very different than what I do. We've been cleaning up our room. Still not perfectly clean, but I think we're both a little bummed that we couldn't get that wardrobe tonight and set it up. So we're trying to like make our room look nicer at least, but I'm hoping that Nick can go get that maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, and we can set that up, because I would love to take care of that coat problem out there. So I'm getting ready for bed, and I'll check in with you tomorrow. Hey there, happy Sunday morning. We are getting ready to go to church, and I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't feel like going. It's been so easy to make excuses about that because I've just been so tired and like staying up too late and not sleeping as well. But Nick is good, and he encourages me to go when I really don't feel like it. So we're all dressed and ready, and we're about to get in the car. I am fully expecting for my youngest daughter to have a complete meltdown, because she's been really struggling with us leaving her in the Sunday school class lately, even though she used to go just fine. I think part of it's COVID, and she didn't go for a really long time, and now she's going back. And I also think it's just all of the transition of having two older siblings now, and everything's being thrown off. But I mean, she full out screams and claws her way, like tries to claw her way out of the room. I'm just bracing myself that she's probably gonna do that again. We're trying a trick my mom suggested when my brother used to not want to go to preschool as a kid. Sorry, Chandler. Where basically she said, if you go to class today, you can give everyone in your class like a sticker or a pencil or something. So we have stickers that she can hand out to everyone in her class. So that should be like exciting enough that maybe that will distract her. So that's our goal. So we will see. I will check back in later and let you know. Okay, we are back from church, and it was good. Brielle actually did really well. She did cry and stuff at first, which I totally expected, but she recovered, and her teacher said she did awesome, and she came out and she was in such a good mood, and we actually recorded her saying that she loved church and she had a great time, so that next week if she freaks out again, we can show her and see, you had a great time, because it's like she forgets every time. So really happy with how that worked. The sticker thing backfired. She did not want to give those stickers to anyone else, so we just kept them, and she was good. So really thankful that it was like that. The kids just ate lunch and they're outside jumping on the trampoline, and then I am going to get ready. I'm gonna eat lunch really quick, and then I need to jump on this podcast, which I wanted to mention the name of it. It's called Courageous Conversations, and the girl who's interviewing me, her name is Paige Hickey, and I'm really excited to talk to her today. So I'm going over some of the questions and preparing, and yeah, I've never been on a podcast before, so I think it will be kind of an interesting experience. A little nervous, but I think it will be good. So that is what we're doing today. Hey there, I just finished up the podcast a little while ago with Paige from Courageous Conversations. I think by the time that this vlog goes live, that podcast will also be live, so I'm gonna go ahead and link that below. I had never talked to Paige, like, other than on email, so it was really cool to kind of hear her voice and talk to her and hear a little bit of her story too. I really enjoyed talking with her. I feel like we're on the same page about a lot of things. So Paige, if you're watching, thanks so much for having me. I had a great time on the podcast. So Nick took our son to Ikea with him a little bit ago to try to get that wardrobe, but it also looks like that might not even work today. So a lot of driving to Ikea for no reason is happening this weekend, if that's the case. And yeah, the kids are still in quiet time. It's about to end, so gotta soak up these last few minutes, and then I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. The kids really want to go to the college nearby, actually the college that my husband and I went to, because there's like a big lake in the middle, and there's like, it's just a really nice place for them to ride their scooters and bikes and stuff. And so our daughter has asked if we could go there. We're not sure if we're gonna go, but it is a really nice day, so we might end up going there. So that'd be kind of a fun little family activity. Hey, so we decided not to go to the college nearby because by the time we get there, it'll be a little dark and cold. So we're gonna go to a park in town. So we're gonna go play there for a little bit, get some energy out from the kids. So hoping tonight I can spend some time doing laundry. I know, it's an exciting life I lead. And then after that, heading to bed at a reasonable hour. Those are my 2 goals for the night.
Yeah.
Woo! Woohoo! Look at you!
After she hops down, it'll come back up.
Hello there. I'm sitting here in my backup glasses with Suki. She's very cute. So we ended up going to the park earlier, and it went pretty well. I think it was good to go. It's kind of like the first time we've gone this season, so that was really fun. The kids did well, but then when we got home, I don't know, I was like hangry as all get out, and we were supposed to make a HelloFresh meal, and it turned out that it was like one of the longest meals to make of the ones we've had. We were so hungry. Like we just ended up getting food somewhere because I just couldn't. The kids had already eaten earlier because they couldn't wait that long. So I feel a little bit bad about eating out, but it was also, we were just really stressed out today. Nick went to Ikea and back. I was on a podcast. Like, just a lot happened today, so I don't feel too bad about it. But yeah, I was just really struggling with frustration with the kids, and just, they were just like getting on my nerves. They were being so loud, and I'm the type of person who's like very sensitive to loud noises and sounds, and so sometimes it just gets to me, and I feel bad about it because I know kids are just loud. Like, that's just part of being a kid. But we do have rules about like inside voices, and like there are places in the house that you can be louder, like in the basement, downstairs, you're allowed to be louder. But they're all sitting at the kitchen table, like just yelling and singing at the top of their lungs. And I was like, this is just not the time or the place. So I did apologize later because I just was really frustrated, and it wasn't like entirely on them that I was that frustrated. So this is actually something that came up in the podcast today. And I was just talking about how it's really hard as a parent. Like, you kind of sometimes have way too high of expectations for the fact that you want to be perfect, you want to be the perfect parent, and I know I really struggle with that. And then I have to remind myself that like my kids are going to learn more from me if I am making mistakes and like recovering gracefully and asking for forgiveness and showing them what it looks like to make a mistake and recover, rather than to just be perfect, because then there's that pressure for them to be perfect and they're not going to be able to, just like I can't. But even if they have that perception that I'm perfect, that could not actually help them. So I try to remind myself of that. I try to remind myself that if a friend came to me and told me I was so frustrated with my kids tonight because they were being so loud and I like got really mad at them, I wouldn't be like, you're a horrible parent. I would be like, that's normal, that's okay. Like, you apologized, you moved on. And so I'm trying to use that like voice of a friend with myself as well. So that is something that I'm practicing and working on. I'd love to know in the comments, like, what is some parenting advice you have in those situations where you're just frustrated at the end of your rope and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna snap. What do you do in those situations? I'd like to hear. I'm gonna get ready to go to bed now. I've already like taken off my makeup and stuff for the most part, but I'm gonna actually go to sleep. And we did not end up building the wardrobe tonight, but we did empty out that whole, I can't point, this whole thing has all this, it had all this Fiestaware dishes. We have this big Fiestaware set. It's like a turquoise color that my grandma had and she gave to me. And it's like we have so many dishes and pieces that we had to keep some out here. Turns out we actually had room in our kitchen cabinets. We just organized them very poorly. So that's what we did tonight. We kind of reorganized that. But I am tired and it's going to be a very long week at school this week because I have some state testing and all sorts of stuff. So not really looking forward to that, but I'm thankful for my job and I'm going to make the most of it. Anyway, thank you so much for following along this weekend. I hope you enjoyed a little weekend in our lives and looking forward to sharing more with you guys in the next couple weeks. I think the next video I'll post will probably be like a more adoption themed video. So if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that. You can also click the little bell icon so that you are notified when I post a new video. And if you like the video, as always, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great week.